Hey guys, welcome back to the Crypto Corner. My name is Andrew and I like to talk about crypto stuff. Today I'd like to dive into our friend Ripple, sorry, Freudian slip. Ripple is a real-time gross settlement system, currency exchange, and remittance networks created by Ripple Labs Inc., a US-based technology company. Ripple, or XRP, is one of those coins that has two strongly opposing teams. I mean, sure, you'll find lovers and haters in all coins, but Ripple seems to have large communities on both extremes of the spectrum. But anyway, let's dig a little. XRP is an independent digital asset that is native to the XRP ledger. With governance and fast transaction confirmation, XRP is said to be the most efficient settlement option for financial institutions and liquidity providers seeking global reach, accessibility, and fast settlement finality for interbank flows. According to Ripple, those who use the digital asset XRP to source liquidity can reportedly do so in seconds. The team at Ripple hopes to enable the world to move value like it already moves information on the web today. Chris Larson, who worked on OpenCoin, which eventually transformed into Ripple, had a great explanation. 30 years ago, the only way people could send international messages was by telegram at a cost of, say, $1 or more per word. When email made its commercial debut in the late 80s, most systems could send messages only to people on the same network. AOL to AOL members, Prodigy to Prodigy members, and so forth. What revolutionized email, Larson points out, was the development of a universal protocol that made it possible to automatically route messages across independent servers and networks that were simply connected to the internet. Almost overnight, email became ubiquitous, instantaneous, and virtually free. The Ripple protocol is similar. It provides an automated set of procedures that allow independent servers around the world to interact with each other and collaboratively verify transactions. Ripple plays a special role in the world of blockchain technologies, while other projects follow a path that rejects the classical banking system. Ripple tries to cooperate with them. To this end, Ripple Labs, the organization behind Ripple, has launched several products, xRapid, xCurrent, and xVia, which can be used by the banks to process their global transactions. The XRP token, which is used to process the transactions, serves as the bridge currency in the Ripple network. In plain text, this means that an input currency is exchanged in XRP and transmitted over the network prior to a transaction. Once it reaches the recipient, it is exchanged back into the output currency. This means that transactions in two different currencies are also possible. XRP is currently the only coin used in RippleNet. Nevertheless, it would be theoretically possible for banks to create their own coins and use them in the network. Most modern payment systems are based on trust in the state or in financial institutions such as banks. This applies in particular to digital accounts of government currencies, since the money is not possessed here in principle and an institution watches over the amount and disposes of it. Ripple is an attempt to transfer this mechanism of trust to digital currency by storing all transactions and liabilities between two users and institutions in a public register. Behind this system are so-called IOUs. The abbreviation stands for the English phrase I owe you and is a kind of promissory note. In the Ripple register, the user's promissory notes are stored, for example, which person owes how much of which currency to another individual and vice versa. In addition to the debt system, the protocol also enables an extensive foreign exchange market in a similar way, which is constantly evolving. But as mentioned previously, there have been some big critics of Ripple. In particular, it was often criticized for various business practices. Among others, it is stated that although the company promised to pass on a large proportion of the XRP to the users of the network, so far only small amounts have been transferred. In addition, Ripple Labs has retained nearly half of all the existing XRP to benefit from value creation. Ripple Labs' largest customers include the major Spanish banks Santander, American Express, UniCredit, and Western Union. Some financial service providers also use the technology for their internal transactions. Most companies and banks use the xCurrent and the xRapid products developed by Ripple Labs, which directly address the complex needs of financial institutions. Some recent news. During the last 2 years, Ripple has lost over 63% of its active community, according to data collected from Telegram chat groups by a pseudonymous crypto trader. As Decrypt reported, reported recently, Ripple's XRP was the worst performing crypto asset in the top 25 coins by market cap within the first quarter of 2020. The price of XRP is currently down 95% from its all-time high in January 2018. Early in the year, Ripple CEO Brad Glaringhouse revealed that Ripple would not be profitable or cash flow positive without selling XRP, indicating that its XRP sales were indeed helping to finance the business. Despite Ripple always being transparent and revealing its sales, XRP holders were very unhappy with the company's token dumps and even threatening to fork XRP unless Ripple stopped this practice. And their public statements that the company does not care much about the price of XRP hardly helped to retain their community. Ooh. Thanks for your active listening ears and for your attention. I hope to be able to provide value to you in some sort. Leave some comments and all that jazz, and I'll see you next time.